going on, sure. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it bliss? What you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of... And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and...
Jackson now on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Jackson, quick pass line. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 3. He throws deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Lamar off the play fake. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's That's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
This is Henry on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
A less than ideal third and 8 here. Lamar now from the gun. Looking for, and he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attack. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off play action, Goff. Wright reels it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, second and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. That play good for 17 on the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now, first and 10. They send St. Brown in motion left. First down from the red zone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. On the draw, this is Gibbs. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. The back's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Let's go. Go, Brown. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go, go, go. We go. 76. 76.
Shotgun snap here to go. Escapes the pocket. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when your quarterback can string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast and low that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions with a 3rd and 3. Gibbs. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
120.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The drive begins with Henry, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Being a little bit there kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone, no real breathing room, no margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking to... Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Goff off the play action. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fox now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Henry running left. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Might have been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Jackson now, third and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he gets the first down before being taken down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 1-yard pickup. Brings up
Jackson now on third. Has his man, is cut by Andrews. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dump off to his fullback. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens push their lead to 3. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Gives to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw, gone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
35-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jackson yet again. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions gotta score in a hurry. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll give it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To throw. Downfield is fine, safe ground. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. 3 inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning Williams left. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Cut out left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st down, Lions.
Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.